What's up, guys? It's Zach McCarley. So let me start this one off on an exciting note. This is going to be a clip from all of my sets from the axle clean and press on this day, and then one set of each of my supersetted accessory movements. And the exciting note is my body's doing really well. I'm feeling healthy, feeling strong, feeling relatively motivated, feeling like I'm in a spot where I can get enough consistent training that I can, in fact, bring myself to a high level of performance on the world level. And so, given that I stay healthy and all these things, there's a very high chance I'm going to be taking a swing at the axle clean and press world record for the 231s and potentially the overall. I do think that my body's capable of doing a clean and press of in the 450 range this year. Although I'd be really disappointed if I did not do 420 at least for the memes, you know. So anyway, so these are just the beginning warm-up sets from my axle clean and press. Had 115 on the bar. As you can see, I like to do a little bit of power cleaning, a little bit of full cleans, a little bit of front squatting, a little bit of strict pressing, some push presses. I like to mix in a lot of stuff. I like to warm up my shoulders, do shoulder circles, do overhead squatting. And the reason I like to do overhead squatting actually is because it really opens up my shoulders and allows me to receive the push jerk in a better position, slightly lower position. So this is the last set right here of 215 that I think I kind of muscle around, and the rest of them are going to be push jerks. Very soon I'm going to be switching to split jerks, and that will be to further preserve the integrity of my left knee and hip, because I'm getting to be old. I'm an entire 34 years old now, and I'm feeling my age. So here's 265, a little clean, some light pressing. Honestly, not my best stuff, but I'm kind of using this to assess how everything's going. I did have COVID in early January. So this is shortly after, being non-contagious. And I do plan to ramp up in weights, probably 335 next week, and then maybe 365, maybe 385, 405 in the following weeks. We'll see how I'm feeling. This is the first of the accessory movements. I like to do rear raises. When I do my rear raises, I keep my back parallel with the ground, and then I like to raise my arms out in a T, but then I also like to do rear raises kind of like a Y sometimes, and that's what you see me doing right now. And I like to do those. I sometimes cut my sets in half for each of them. I think that it's beneficial for better overall shoulder development, and a more developed and well-rounded shoulder is going to lead to fewer injuries and a stronger, a stronger body overall, stronger support structure for generating all those forces and trying to handle such heavy weights. And this is just a little bit of band crossovers. I'm doing them kind of in an incline position. I believe I do these for pretty high repetitions, usually around 20-ish, but I think I switched to either a flat or slightly declined position right at the end for one or two more. I like to do these really just to squeeze my pecs together. I don't train my pecs, at least my normal flat or decline ranges of motion, for strength. I do train my incline for strength occasionally, but not really any of the other planes of motion. Here's some incline dumbbell presses. So these are supersetted with these wacky incline dumbbell French press things. I just call them no-name dumbbell tricep extensions because I don't know what they're called, but maybe somebody watching this video knows and you can tell me what it's called. The dumbbell presses right here, I think I had 75 pounds in hand, and I don't recall if I did a set of 20 or 30. I think it might have been 20, but All these exercises, all the accessories, I typically superset them because it's not terribly important that those are the movements that are getting the supreme development. I mean, you can improve a little bit better if you don't superset your accessories, but I'm kind of at a spot where I want to focus on the, for this day, I'm only really focusing on the axle clean and press. Everything else is just accessory, and as a result of that, I don't have the same kind of emphasis on doing them as standalone exercises. So here we have lateral raise, and then I move over to a double tricep kickback. I usually don't do them in pairs like this. I usually do them for single side, but if it's 35 or less, I will do them in doubles. You can see me kicking them straight back, and now I do a little flare at the bottom. Again, just more rounding out that tricep. And if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. Take care, guys.